Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. Hit that like and subscribe button if you did deadlifts this week. If not, you better, because your legs, they hate you for being weak. Got some ammunition to test today from Sam at S.G. Ammo. This is Winchester Q4455, 180 grain. I haven't done any 40 Smith & Wesson in a while on my channel. I don't think I've really done any since I've gotten into 9mm. But we have three barrel lengths that we'll use today, a 3, a 4 1/4, and 16 inch. We have our Pro Chrono digital as always at approximately 10 to 12 feet. It's 55 degrees and windy outside today. If it's windy on post, I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't sound too horrible. After we check our velocity, we'll attempt accuracy, and we're gonna test these in ballistics gel to see how they do. Let's get into this. We'll grab our shortest barrel length first. This is a Springfield XD40 subcompact. As a 3-inch barrel. Borrowed it from a friend. .890 air. 894, 860, 877, 877 again, 860, 880, 877, 866. And one more for the air. I wonder if it's the sun up there. It's getting late in the day and late in the year, and the chronograph doesn't like to work after 4 o'clock. 877. Seemed to be consistent enough. Now our 4 1/4 inch barrel. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P core. This is actually the gun that I use in 9mm. I threw the 40 Smith & Wesson barrel back in it. Hopefully you guys can see the monitor down here with the readings. This saves me a lot of time in post because I can throw as much as possible in the one single video without having to cut up and do a lot of editing. And I think it looks better. 932, 951, 927, 932, 920, 927, 915, 934, 924, just got hit in the face with a 949. And now our 16 inch, this is a Kel-Tec Sub 2000. We have the primary arms 1 to 6 power with the KISS reticle on there and the Burris QD mount. It's a little far forward, but it works. Probably better off with a RDS on here. I will shoot this right-handed. There isn't much of a case deflector on here, so I was getting hit in the mouth with shells, and I don't like that. You probably don't either. .1057, 1090, 1074, 1041, 1068, 1077, 1071, 1031, 1063, 1068, and that's it. Not bad. Ejection seems to kind of be all over the place with that. Got some here, some over there, saw some flinging over there, but it seems to run pretty good. This is our Q4455 bonded 180 grain Winchester, 1.31 inches at approximately 25 yards with the 16-inch Kel-Tec Sub 2000. This could just be the best that I can get because I am shooting it right-handed and I am left-handed, and obviously my left eye also is better than my right one. And there is a little bit of wind, but it seemed to die down, so we'll take that. Like the other 40 Smith & Wesson loads, we're going to test these in gel. We have our clear ballistics gel block, 6x6x16 down yonder at about 15 feet. We'll start with the shortest barrel length, which is the 3-inch, and we'll shoot all 3 shots and then go check out what we did. Velocity 859. That's the center of the block. Hopefully I didn't run into too much there. Now our 4 1/4. .909, top left. And finally our Kel-Tec sub 2000. Velocity 1076, lower left. Here was our 4 1/4. Our 3-inch is kind of hard to see. I'll flip the block over, but he's right there. And our 16-inch actually made it all the way through to almost 17 inches. So we got 17 on the 16, just about 15 on the 4 1/4, and a little over 13 on the 3-inch. This one track right here is our 3-inch, pretty much the same. Looks like that one had a little trouble expanding though. Give me a second, we'll get those out. In the lineup, the 3, 4 1/4, and 16. We'll definitely get some still shots of those guys. Mad props for the free table out of the scrap bin at work. I decided to do all the 40 Smith & Wesson closing videos downstairs in my room so we had a little better lighting. The Q4455 had the best accuracy out of all the 40 Smith & Wesson loads that we tested that day. Good expansion and penetration out of all 3 barrel lengths. Although our velocity jump from the 4 1/4 to 16-inch is pretty minimal, but that kind of seems to be the case in 40 Smith & Wesson. This load was subsonic out of the 16-inch, so if you do want to shoot it suppressed, you won't get the supersonic crack. I'd like to thank Sam at S.G. Ammo for asking us to test this ammunition. Sam has a wide variety of ammunition for all of your shooting needs. I'd like to thank my friend Josh for loaning us the Springfield XD Subcompact, and actually a local reserve officer for loaning me the Sub 2000. Hugs and kisses to my Patreon supporters. A bicep curl to you all for watching. Until next time, catch you at the range. And finally, our CZ. And finally, hey everyone, welcome back to the range. Hit that like and subscribe button if you did deadlifts this week. If not, your legs don't like you. Got some 40 Smith & Wesson to check out today. This test was sponsored by our friend Sam at SG Ammo. This is our Q a quarter to the 16 inches. Actually pretty minimal in the